Hi, my name is Kathleen Miner, founder and president of Hopeful Handbags Global Nonprofit, raising hope, help, and support to survivors of domestic violence, spreading awareness and prevention, and opening that conversation so that those still in abusive situations feel safe and confident to reach out for help. I'm going to be going over some different types of abuse, and today I'm going to talk about isolation. Isolation is a form of abuse often closely connected to a very controlling behavior. It's not an isolated behavior, but the outcome of many kinds of different abusive behaviors. This happens by keeping the survivor from seeing who they want to see and doing what they want to do, and setting and meeting any of their goals, and controlling how the survivor thinks and feels. The abuser is isolating the survivor from resources, personal and public, which may help them leave that relationship. By keeping the survivor socially isolated, the abuser is keeping the survivor from contact with the world, because the world may not reinforce the abuser's perceptions and beliefs that they would like that survivor to have. Isolation often begins as an expression of their love for the survivor, with possible statements like, "If you really loved me, you would spend time with me and not your family." As it progresses, the isolation expands, limiting or excluding their contact with anyone but the abuser. Eventually, the survivor is left totally alone and without any internal or external resources to change their lives. Some survivors isolate themselves from existing resources and support systems because of the shame, possible bruises, or maybe other injuries. They also may isolate themselves because of the abuser's behavior when they're out in public, or the way that the abuser treats the survivor's friends and family. Self-isolation may also develop from fear of public humiliation or fear of harm to themselves or others. The survivor may also feel guilty about the abuser's behavior, possibly the condition of the relationship, or many other reasons depending on the messages that the survivor has been receiving from the abuser. Now remember, isolation is a very gradual process. It's like walking down a low-grade hill. You may not notice that you're actually moving down until you look up and you realize how far you've come down. Now, you may know someone that you feel is in this type of situation. And keep in mind that someone in an abusive relationship may not feel that that situation has any option for them to leave, possibly due to fear or further violence or worries about how this is going to affect their life and or their children's. And sometimes they actually grieve over the things in the relationship that they really did like. They may also believe that the abuser will change or that the abuse has been their fault. If you think you know someone that may be experiencing abuse, be there. Don't judge. It can be really challenging to provide the right amount of support without unintentionally creating a distance between you and the person that you're hoping to support. Many survivors feel compelled to explain or excuse an abuser's behavior, sometimes because they feel it's their fault, sometimes out of fear, and sometimes because they don't want you to dislike the abuser. It's very helpful to let them know that you're concerned and make sure that they know that help is available whenever they're ready. You can have them reach out to us at hopefulhandbags.org, that's hopeful with 2 L's, or their local domestic violence shelter. Please help us spread awareness of domestic violence, because this has to stop. And together, we are stronger.
When did you stop believing you weren't enough? You've been through the fire, yeah, you've had it rough. You're a creator, so stand in your power. Hey sister, I got you, I won't leave you alone. Acknowledge your pain, the wounds we've caused each other in vain. Instead gonna feel.